Hey you guys, today I want to try and make some of these craft with me videos. I'm not exactly sure of angles or just exactly how it's going to come out, but hey, we're going to try it out. Yeah, let's start. So I want to make, I want to try and make some bulk tags, actually. So I will start out with a file folder. I explained this a little bit in one of my last videos, I believe. I use a file folder. I just trim off this excess. Honestly, you can leave it. You can just layer over it. But I go ahead and trim it. And I like my tags to be kind of thick, to be honest. I know some people like them thinner. It's just a preference thing. Yeah, it's really just a preference thing. You can make them however thin, however thick you'd like. I mentioned this as well a little bit in my last video. I kind of tried to explain the process, but I'm going to actually show you guys. So I go ahead and I take my folder, just because it's a little bit thicker. I don't necessarily have to add so much on top of it. Before what I used to do was I would make a tag at a time, and it would take me forever, honestly. And I would go and cut out the size that I want, and then go and layer, and it would take me up to an hour to make one tag. But okay, so I have a bunch of this. I know we all have a bunch of these, just papers that we've torn out from books that we've gutted, papers that we've gotten in packs or anything that I don't necessarily care for, but I don't want to throw away. I just don't really care to see this on my tags. This isn't what I want to portray in my journals and what I want to show. So I use this as I guess another layer and as a base for my tags, because I do like the writing. I don't necessarily care what is on it. You can go ahead and tea dye these, tea stain, coffee stain, to give you a little bit of a vintage look, but for the most part, I go ahead and cover all of this. Yeah, I pretty much do. So let's start. This is my favorite glue, the art glitter. And for anything that is not just paper, fabric fuse. Fabric fuse is the bomb. I hope you guys can see from this angle. I think you should. So what I do, oh no, is my glue stuck? Give me a second. And sorry for the mess. I know there's a ton of stuff on my desk, but hey, isn't that a crafting life? So how are you guys? How is your week going? I know I ask that in every video, but I'm genuinely curious. How is your crafting going? How are you doing? How is your family doing? How are you guys holding up? I guess everywhere you are. How are you holding up with COVID still? I know the US, we're still kind of, I don't want to talk about it. Okay, so hopefully this is, yeah. Oh, my glue is still stuck. I'm sorry guys, give me a second. Oh. I think that got the chunk out. Nope. There we go. Okay. So, oh man, I'm so sorry. This is going to be a pain. Let me go ahead and do this. Okay, there we go. And I'm very, I don't mind the glue mess that I make. I end up with glue all over my hands pretty constantly. The art glitter glue comes with a fine tip that you can put on so you don't glob it on and make a huge mess like I do. But This is I have a few bottles laying around, and I'm pretty sure some of them have a nib and some of them don't. Okay, so. And it doesn't necessarily, this doesn't have to be beautiful and super neat. Again, this is just kind of a base layer. We're going to end up putting a lot more stuff over all of this. One down. So what have you guys been working on in your crafts? I have a list of stuff that I have to do, and I don't necessarily go in order. I give people kind of a general date as to when their stuff will be ready. So I have a list of stuff that I have to work on, and I just kind of jump around that list. I'll work on this for one day, and then I'll work on something else. So it depends. I could work on something for a week straight, but it just depends how I'm feeling, how I'm doing, what I want to do that day, what it is that I have to do. So I'm hoping you guys are liking these videos. I'm really trying to learn how to get into the hang of just filming YouTube. You know. So I'm gonna do this on both sides, actually. But I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys one side for now. And I will show you guys the finished product as well. Okay, so once we have this initial layer, this is when we start putting all our fun papers, everything that we would like to be on our tags. So I have some printables that I spent a lot of time printing from Graphics Fairy. So really, when it comes to this part, anything goes. I do want to cut this just so I have a straight edge at the top. And I'm going to try and mention any printables that I am using. I'm going to, if I don't remember exactly who they are in the video, like as I go, I will be sure to go ahead and link any work that I use in the down bar, just because I want to make sure I give credit to everyone. So, like I said, this is a Graphics Fairy printable. I actually just recently signed up for the membership. And when I tell you guys, I spent literal hours printing and cutting. The first day that I got my membership, I spent, did I do it upside down? No, this is upside down. I spent probably close to 6 hours just printing stuff out at first. Printing and cutting, because there were so many things that I liked. And I know throughout time I'm gonna obviously go back and print more and have to cut a bunch more, but I wanted a bunch of things ready. And some of this stuff I distress, some I don't. It really just, it depends how you feel. if some of the edges are really white, I'll just go ahead and run it through real quick. Yes. And these tags are so much fun to make, you guys. I know I'm rushing a little bit just because I want to show you guys the process, but these are so fun. You really can just go ahead and use all your papers, have fun with all your stuff. When I first started making journals, I made a bunch of tags, and I almost kind of discouraged myself because I made so many, you guys, you don't even understand. Like, I had so many tags and they were sitting in my basket. I have I believe I showed it in either the last video or the one before that, just baskets that I have laying around of stuff that I've been working on here and there. But I had them in my basket for a while, and I was kind of discouraged because I had literally made so many. I was like, who's gonna buy these? Who's gonna want this many tags? And they kind of started taking off a little bit, and I think to date they are probably my best seller. And I went through that entire box that I had, or basket, and I had to go and make more, and that was such a blessing. I was so scared that I was gonna have that tag for the basket for forever, but I got a lot of orders, and I put a lot of them in journals as well, of course. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful for you guys. Thank you. I say it in every video, but thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you for a lot, you guys. This is a true outlet for me. It's so much fun. Sorry for the noise. This is such a fun thing to do. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful I have any bit of an audience and people want to watch, see, purchase stuff that you make. It really is a blessing. Okay, I'm gonna cut this. And again, this doesn't have to be neat, guys. I mean, obviously don't go make a massive mess, but this doesn't have to be. Crafting should be fun. Crafting should always be a fun thing. This is an outlet, and it shouldn't be a thing of stress. Just have fun with it. Be creative. Get creative. Having a bad day? Come craft, y'all. Pull out your goodies and make something beautiful for yourself. Okay. I could use some of this wallpaper. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't exactly want to cut up with big rows. We'll put this down here. Right? That works. This is the wallpaper. I know this is the wallpaper that I thought the listing was for one roll, and I actually received 6. And they're all brand new. Only one of them was open because they displayed it in the photo. But I received 6 rolls. And I know I got a few messages from people who are interested, and I didn't forget you guys. Some of you are in different countries, different states, so I just have to find the best packaging. They're not necessarily the biggest rolls of wallpaper, so it shouldn't be too difficult, but I don't want to go ahead and just stick them in anything willy-nilly and have it be too much. I don't want to charge you guys too much. Yeah, I don't want it to be excessive. But yeah, you guys, this is the whole, this is really how I do it. This is when I want to make bulk tags, and this doesn't necessarily mean that they're any less special or I put any less love. This is just when I want to make quicker, because like I said, there's times that I will take a really long time on making individual tags here and there, but sometimes you just gotta make stuff a little quicker. And again, these are more, I want to say all of this so far, minus the wallpaper, is graphics berry. Well, besides crafting, how have you guys been? I know we're all in this crafting world together, but we can be friends outside of crafting. And let's see. This stuff doesn't have to be straight. It doesn't have to be perfect. And we'll cut these out. So I just recently, I guess within the past month, a few weeks ago, got given, there's a kitty in here, got given the Instagram accounts for the company that I work for to handle them, and I definitely want to put some time and effort into that. I just think that's awesome because I clearly spend a lot of time on Instagram for my own work, and I just like that it flows over into my own stuff. Yes. And once I cut all of these up, this isn't going to be the end of the tags either. Once I have them into the sizes that I want, I will go ahead and embellish them some more. Yeah. What else would you guys like to see me work on? I want to give you guys the content that you like to watch. I just want to know what you guys want to watch. Let me know, let me know. I'm just looking through my huge pile that I just printed, actually. All my graphics fairy stuff. There's so much on there, you guys. It's amazing. Okay. Let's see. It's perfect. For this video, I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and I need some Rose Hill paper up in here. For this video, I don't think I'm going to add music to it. I kind of just want this to be a quick little show, but that is another thing that I want to start working on as well, is my channel. Like I said, I want to make a lot more content for you guys. I need to know where to start, really. And sometimes I just lay stuff and plan a little bit of a layout before I actually glue it on. Rose Hill paper, you guys. Rose Hill paper. My favorite. Literally my favorite. Adds so much texture and dimension. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I'm finishing up some of the swaps that I'm working on, and I am always interested in more swaps, you guys. Swaps are literal Christmas day. Literal Christmas. Both sides get goodies. And it's just nice. It's just nice. Okay, we're almost there, you guys. I will go ahead and put a little bit of this right there. I like it. Which side is that? This side is. Okay. Whoa. Did you guys hear my ice maker right now? My office is parallel to the kitchen, which is awesome. Okay. We're looking good here, guys. And like I said, this isn't the final. This is only one side as well. And then I'm not going to do it on this video, but I'm going to do the same exact thing. Add the paper just as a little bit of a base. And we're going to go ahead and cover it with all of our pretty paper that we do like. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I know I'm a little bit, again, all over the place. But that's crafting, isn't it? Crafting. Ooh, yes. We're going to add some vintage ledger. I just received this. I unboxed it with you guys. I received it from my dearest French friend, Aline, the loveliest woman ever. I know I mention her in every video, but how can I not? when we're speaking French, talking about French, Aline is necessary. Should I use some of this wallpaper that I received from Rule Retro? Let's see. Actually, I think these little blue stripes would look nice. The bit with the rose? Sure. But where? There? Perfect. Okay. So. Okay. So this is one side of it, guys. And like I was saying, we're going to go ahead and do the same to the back side. And this is really it. That was quick. But this is really it. I want to let this dry for a little bit, just because sometimes when I go and cut it, it will get kind of gummy if I cut it too quick. But I will show you guys the finished product on Instagram. Go ahead and do the other side as well. And then you cut it into whatever sizes you would like. You can, for the back, you can go ahead and put your base paper, and just to add a little bit of thickness. And you can go ahead and we can decorate it the same way that we did, or we can just put plain. You don't even have to put the base paper if you want to go ahead and put plain paper sometimes. I just like the thickness for it, but you don't have to. And you can just put plain paper if you want, and cut it a little bit larger. Cut it a little bit larger, and this can be a journaling card for you. A nice decorated back, and then one plain side, so you can go ahead and write. I know these are beautiful tags, but I know some people like their tags as journaling space, and you can absolutely go ahead and write over this, or you can leave one side plain, so we can do journaling tags. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other side, and I will upload the video now. I will upload the finished product on my Instagram, and if you don't follow me on there, all my handles are exactly the same. My Instagram, my Etsy, my YouTube, and my work email are all scorpion bound. So if you ever need to find me, that's how you find me. But thank you guys so much for sticking around. I really want to do a lot more craft with me type videos. And I know this wasn't necessarily that organized, but I just wanted to show you guys a quick little how-to. And I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you guys are having a great week. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your support, being on this adventure with me. I know I say it all the time, but genuinely, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It means the absolute world to me. And I hope you guys have a good day. Bye, you guys. Bye, lovelies. Bye, 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 bye.